Starting on a new project today. It's sure been a long winter, folks. Today is February the 12th, 2026. I've got this little Maytag engine here, model 92. It's fairly complete. It's missing the pulley here. It's a 1928. Right there's the serial number. And it's 287-800. Made between April and July of 1928. I've just kind of cleaned up some of the dirt and dust off of this back side here to see what I've got to work with. It does have the original brass screws to hold the mixer on, or carburetor, whatever you want to call it. The needle valve adjustment here, somebody's made a different one of them, so somebody's been fooling with this. They've got some kind of cobbly mounting bolts here on this wooden frame, but it turns over. It's kind of stiff, but it does turn over. It's got pretty decent compression. Got a big old Champion number 25 spark plug in it. There's been a lot of videos made on these little Maytag engines. This will probably be nothing new to anybody. I believe this is what they call a long frame. They made a lot of different variations of this Maytag model 92. Of course, this is some sort of a muffler deal here they've fastened on there. That's not correct. And it's got the wrong bolt in here. I think these earlier ones, like the 1928, they just had a bolt in there, or a quarter 20 stove bolt. And you're supposed to take that out and put a drop of oil in that main bearing bushing there. Of course, it's missing the shut off. It's just a little piece of tin that goes up here and grounds out the spark plug, and it's got a wire that runs back here, and there's a name plate that bolts on here and sticks up. That's gone. Most of them are, but we'll set that right. It does have the little spark plug boot and grommet. That's a good sign. I don't see any cracks or breaks in it any place. These little model 92s are pretty common. There's a spring for the pedal return. That all looks pretty good. Oh, I do see a problem here. This is cracked. That's about normal. What happened, why these got cracks in them, you know, Grandma was going to do the washing on Monday or whatever day her worst day was, and the little Maytag wouldn't start. So she tried and tried to get us to run. Couldn't get it to run. Called Grandpa up. He says, I'll get her. And he cocks his leg back and gives this a big stomp. Something's got to give. And a lot of times that's where they break, right there. But we'll braze that back together. No big deal. So we'll see what happens with this little engine. Most of the time these little brass pieces in here, there's a tube that goes down into the fuel tank. The fuel tank's in the base. There'll be a little check ball in there, and that'll be all gummed up. And then there's a little, it's like a reed valve in a two-stroke engine. This is a two-cycle engine, hit and miss. And that's usually all worn out. We'll set that right. But it's just your normal Maytag 92 engine. We'll get into more of the governor and things like that when I get it torn down, see what we got. Thanks for watching. You got any questions? Add them in the comments below. That's all for today.